Welcome to Fishhook Outdoors. I'm Charles. I want to wish everyone a very happy Easter. This is the most special time of the year next to Christmas, about the freedom that the Lord provided for his people in the land of Egypt. If you read Exodus 12, the 10th plague in the nation of Israel, God struck down the firstborn of everyone, but those that had put the blood over the lintels of their doors, the Bible says the angel of death would pass over them. Hence the name Passover. And how we commemorate Passover, we in the Christian faith, we take a leg of lamb, as you see here. This particular one I have is boned out, and we're going to season it. And the Israelites were told to eat that with unleavened bread and eat every bit of it. Take the best lamb, roasted, dedicated to the Lord, because were going to go on a big journey. And this was right before the great miracle of the crossing of the Red Sea. So let's enjoy this beautiful dish. And every bit of this is done to commemorate what God has done for his people, and now in the person of Jesus, as he became the new Passover lamb in the New Testament. So guys, what we've got here, we've got roughly about a 5-pound boneless leg of lamb. It took me forever, but I've got a tremendous amount of fat all taken off, so you do want to prep it real good. I've got our seasonings from garlic, rosemary, thyme, oil, salt and pepper, garlic, salt, onion powder, a little white wine. Once it's in the oven, we'll baste it with white wine. And we're doing a little bit different this year. We've got a KALAMATA olive that is roughly crushed. We're going to mix all the ingredients together, make a delicious olive paste into like a sort of a slurry. And we're going to wipe the inside and the outside of this lamb with that, roll it up. I've got twine here to tie it up, and we're going to bake it in the oven. It doesn't take long, so follow your instructions on your meat thermometer. Roughly, I believe my memory says 140 degrees is medium rare. If you like it more well done, then do it longer. So I'll bring you in a little closer as we prep this and get it ready. I know it's not on the theme of seafood, but Passover, Easter trumps everything that we do in life next to the birth of Jesus. So come on in closer. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to season with salt and pepper the leg of lamb. I'm not going to do it too heavy, because the KALAMATA olives are loaded with salt. So they're going to do a really good job. So we'll put a little bit of this on here to season it. Black pepper. Let's flip it over. And now we're going to get ready to make our olive paste. Here we have our chunky KALAMATA olives, only chopped up into a chunk consistency. What we're going to do, in lieu of a lot of times I'll use a little granite pestle and mortar and smash it all up, all the ingredients. We're going to put them in here and make a nice thick chunky slurry. So we'll put the paste in. This is roughly about a cup and a quarter, cup and a half of KALAMATA olives. All right, now we've got our thyme, rosemary, all fresh chopped up. We've got our garlic. Just a little bit of olive oil. All our seasonings and instructions will be in the links below. So we're going to mix this up. We'll try to get a good paste out of it. Yes, nice paste. Okay, this is a great consistency. I want to show you what that looks like. All right, so we're ready now to, I've got these plastic, well, really food preparation gloves on. In an effort to stay very in an effort to be very careful, to be clean and not bring any germs, I go through the trouble of this and constantly washing hands with soap and water. So we are going to smear this with this delicious olive sauce. If you guys ever have a chance to taste anything with an olive dressing, try it. I think you guys will be amazed, especially tasty olives like the KALAMATA or the Italian. I couldn't find the Italian, believe it or not. I believe it's pronounced GAETA olives. Could not find it. So KALAMATA olives are close to that, and they give such a delicious taste. The balance of this, we're just going to stuff it inside and jam it in there, but I want to get everything. Yeah, let's get some more on here because we're going to do the outside as well. Now it's going to be time to roll it up. And we're going to tie all of this up with our string now. We're going to form a loop in one end, just a little overhand loop knot like that. That's it. We're going to bring this around. Now my hands will have to get involved. Bring this around one end of it and get the loop going. Pull the balance of the string through there. And we're going to roll this over and do our best to tie this. It can get a little messy, but we're going to try to keep, if we need to add more string, we will. I think I have enough. Excellent. There we go. Can't stop this from coming out. That's a given. We're going to tie this through this loop. I'm sure there's many ways to do this. This is the easiest way. I'm going to make another slip knot here just to keep this together. We'll take a little bit more string. I think this end needs a little bit of attention. Little slip knot, and here you have it. Now we'll take this. Every bit of this will be worked into this. So here you have it, stuffed leg of lamb, boneless. We just finished basting and covering it with the olive paste. We've covered it in like a saran wrap, and we're going to refrigerate this for 4 to 6 hours so that it can work into the meat. Then we'll take it out and we'll resume in preparation to put it in the oven. Well guys, we just took the this beautiful lamb out of the refrigerator. It's been getting room temperature for about an hour. It's been in there for close to 6 hours. So now we'll season it. We're going to put it on top of this rack here. It's like a cooling rack. I've got that wine here, not the drink, but when I put it on the second phase, then I'm going to pour the wine over it, and then we're going to cook it for the final countdown. My audio was off there for a second, but we took our lamb out at 450 convection roast for about 10 minutes, poured our wine over it, and now I reduced the temperature to 350 for, I believe it's 20 minutes, and we're gonna let it sit on convection roast. Our temperature is 145 we're going for on the inside for medium rare. If you guys want it a little more well done, 160 degrees is another very common setting. Time is up. Internal temperature is 145 to 146. Look at that beautiful thing. Well guys, here you have it. 145 degrees to 146, it came out. Everything on time. I peeked a little bit and it's cooked medium rare the way I like it. So let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah, look at that. Is that not beautiful? Juicy. I love lamb. Love it. Very tasty. Look at that juice. I've checked the top. She's just juicy as all get out. The very, very extremities are always a little bit more well done. Inside is beautiful. Again, let me wish you guys happy Easter. Remember what now Passover is all about. The Israelites ate a delicious lamb, the perfect lamb with no blemish. They had to sacrifice that night and eat the whole thing before the morning. And we're gonna now chow down on this beautiful leg of lamb. I wish all of you guys a very happy Easter. And if you're new to our channel, hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have you part of the Fishhook Outdoor family. And again, guys, until I talk to you on the next one, have a wonderful and a blessed Easter.